Hi everybody, I'm Sean Murray and we are at Debanked Connect Miami. Right now we're doing the global Fashion Xperience brought to you by United First, and we are at the Fountain Blue. Debanked Connect Miami is where it's at, and I don't mean that lightly. Years ago when we started this show, this was our secondary event. The top one was in New York City, and a lot has changed. In fact, I haven't gotten the final numbers yet, but I'm pretty sure that the attendance at the Miami show has actually overtaken New York. How does that happen? Well, if you look around, if you ask around, not only have so many people gravitated from New York and the surrounding areas down here, but you also have a blossoming local community that are really getting into it and making this industry flourish. We just had the second broker battle ever, Broker Battle 2025. And it was different than last year. What I'm learning so far is that every broker has a different style and they're confident in the way that they do it. And it just means that their style, right, is appropriate for whatever customer they're talking about. We just had a winner. It was Ryan from Lexington Capital. He's very excited to have won. And in fact, there was some pretty strong reaction from his fellow teammates in the crowd. They all give him some sort of a roaring cheer. I don't know what it was. It sounded a little bit like a fraternity roar. But what you learn from that, what I learned from that and what I've heard is that having that culture in the office, there's clearly some type of culture in the office that created that support for him. He won, and what did we hear? Cheers, a chant, right? I think that's something that everyone should take away. If you're a young sales office, company culture is very important. We say it, we talk about how we have it. It's a very common theme. Company culture, gotta have culture. But what is company culture at a broker shop? What is it? Can you see it? Can you feel it, right? Is it really there, or is it just something you say, you know, we have good company culture? I felt company culture coming from that team. So shout out to Lexington Capital and Ryan for winning the broker battle. But I also want to give a shout out to Joe from Advanced Finance Network. He did amazing as well. Honestly, the performances between the both, it was super close. I was watching that. Sometimes you can tell from a broker battle, you know who the winner is. This one for me, every time one went, I said, oh, maybe him. And then the other one went, I was like, oh, maybe him. So it was super close. I want to make sure that both contestants realize they put up a stellar performance. That was a great broker battle. I hope people learn from watching it and that they decide to enter the broker battle next year. Show off your skills. Being a salesperson, being a broker, there's a lot of pride in that. It's a skill. You have to, you develop the skills over time and then you show them off to people, right? Everyone has a trade. It's a trade. Show off the skills in your trade, get a chance to win, and if you can, even show off the company culture. I thought it was an amazing and next year is going to be even crazier. All right, I changed it up this year. I am wearing a very traditional sort of dark blue suit. I went with the tie. Why did I go with the tie, and why is that notable? Well, the industry uniform, so to speak, is sort of the blazer with no tie. So it used to be you stand out by having the sharpest suit. You have the suit, you have the tie, but things have changed and people were doing the jacket with the no tie. So I didn't do flashy, I didn't do gold, you know what I mean? I'm not sparkling diamonds or anything like that, but I went with the tie, the traditional suit, and believe it or not, at an event like here, that makes you different. And I hope everyone recognizes that when you come to an event like this, standing out is important. We all come to an event, we think about, I want to look good, I want to look professional, I want to look presentable. But remember, we're all here to sell something too, right? For me, Debanked Connect Miami, yes, it's the Fountain Blue, yes, it's Miami, yeah, it's a great time. But my mind isn't set on vacation. I want everyone here to extract maximum value. Go home with relationships that they made at this show. The reason we don't have chairs for people to sit down is they gotta stay alive, stay active. Watch any old movie about energy in a sales room. There's no chairs, right? We do that on purpose. And if you're going to maximize the connections you make, you have to be memorable. Because people will meet 100 people and then they have to remember that conversation. You might think, I said something really good, but so might have a bunch of other people. So you got to start thinking, what else can I do? You can use swag, you can do a stunt, that's where most people go. Or you can just do, how do you look? How do you dress? And you can just say, oh, I'll be professional looking. Sure, but everyone's professional. What is it about you that stood out? I think about that. I'm not saying I'm the best dressed or anything like that, but I'm thinking, what will make me different from everyone else in the room, right? That's what everyone here should be thinking about. What will make me stand out? When I leave the show today, will they remember me? Will they remember the visual of me? That's powerful, and that will help you get more relationships.
My name's Larissa Brulato. I'm the account executive at Debanked. Today we're at Debanked Connect Miami 2025, and I am currently on the Global Fashion Xperience red carpet hosted by United First. At Debanked, I work with clients that advertise on our website and do email campaigns. Today I'm wearing a white dress for Miami. I thought it would go well with the theme. And I am wearing some simple gold chains and rings, small gold hoop to match the gold buttons on my dress. And then I'm also wearing white heels to go with the outfit. And I decided to pair it with this red new purse I actually recently got. It's a Steve Madden purse, which is different, but it's also great for the event because it's pretty large. I'm able to fit all the necessities to last a long day. United First for a better world.
Avram Sharabi, Vice President of Business Development at FinTech. I'm the relationship now. I make sure that my brokers are getting what they need. We specialize in clean second and third position deals up to $1 million. We're looking for cleaner deals, higher credit, lower rates. We're very, very relationship driven. We're all about making our ISOs and the brokers feel comfortable with us, feel like everything they have with us is safe, and they don't have to worry about where it's going to go once it comes to us. When it comes to fashion, second best love to MCA. I actually have a degree in image consulting from FIT, and it's just what I do as a hobby. I help people shop, I help people match, and I help people look good. And so, shirt, random Marshalls pickup. Nothing special about it except it's me. My style is very bright, very loud. I like the florals, and I like the bright colors. Of course, I just had to tone it down a little bit for today because I don't want to stand out too much. Watch. This is one of my favorites. The watch, Audemars Piguet 26315. Blue subdial chronograph. A little bit different than what you see out there. A lot of people will be giving you black subdials. And for me, the blue is a little pop of color, and it's a little different than what everyone else has. Shade. Wear a couple to remind me of where I come from. Star David reminds me who I am and why I'm here to help other people. Torah scroll was given to me by my grandfather. It was custom made over 100 years ago in India by my great-grandfather. The double chai. Chai means life. This is to remember that my life is only mine to give to other people, to help them in this world. And this was made by my father's father. This is Avram Sharabi, Vice President of Business Development at FinTech. And I'm here at the Debanked Connect event 2025 in Miami Beach on the red carpet at Global Fashion Xperience, hosted by United First. United First for a better world.
Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Lennis, CEO here at Dynamic Capital. We are at the Debanked Connect in the fabulous Fontainebleau Hotel. I'm sitting here with Andre at the Global Fashion Xperience, brought to you by United First. Now, again, I want to welcome everybody here. Hope everyone has a great show. And if you want to collaborate, refer, or just talk business, go ahead, meet me, Steve Lennis, here at the show. As always, it's a privilege to serve mom and pops throughout the United States by providing them the working capital that they need to grow and expand. So here in Miami, I'm out of my typical custom suit, and I'm with some coral pants, matched up with a blue belt, blue shirt, blue socks, keeping the Miami spirit alive. As always, I paired up my outfit with a phenomenal Rolex. Today, I'm wearing the Pepsi. If you haven't seen one, there it is. Again, Steve Madison, thank you for coming to the 2025 Miami Debanked Conference, hosted right here. I'm at the red carpet on the Global Fashion Experience, brought to you by United First. And remember, it's United First for a better world.
Hey everyone, we're down at the Debanked Miami Connect, and I'm here with the Global Fashion Experience. And my name is Sean Smith. I'm the founder and CEO of Dedicated Financial GBC up in Shoreview, Minnesota. And I had to come down here to de-thaw a little bit since it's like 30 below up there. So started Dedicated in 2015. We just turned 10. We do full portfolio servicing for the revenue-based finance community and the equipment finance traditional banking. So all the way from in-house customer service, our team represents himself as your team. We're on your platform. We're platform agnostic. So that's first-party servicing. We also do third-party collections. We do asset management for equipment finance and traditional banks. And then we have full suite of legal services, bankruptcy monitoring, things like that. So Dedicated really operates as a for-profit charity. We donate 20% of our profit away to over 15 nonprofit partners. We've helped feed over 1.7 million kids so far. I think we've helped free over 500 child slaves through Respect Freedom in Haiti, and so on and so forth. It's bringing purpose and passion to a space that normally would not be there, and proving the fact that our business can be done ethically with compassion and empathy, that collections and litigation and repossession can be done in a way that you're actually helping people, not kicking them while they're down. I personally see the industry, if it has bad reputation, it's not only warranted, but I'd go one step further. It's actually typically almost evil. You're literally kicking people when they're at one of the worst points. If a small business is struggling and you kick them while they're down, it's like the worst thing you could possibly do versus helping them and giving them a hand up. So that's what we do. We're excited to be here. Debanked has been a core conference and association since we started, and I'm loving the fountain blue, and yeah, it's exciting, man. We're great to be here. So funny enough, I dressed down traditionally come out here. My wife gave me a little guff, so I said, all right, I'll dress up, throw on the suit. So I do a custom J. Hilburn suit, come out to your home or office, tailor you up, rock a Breitling watch, like it classy, simple. Edmund Allen shoes, which are, if you're ever looking for comfy shoes to be rocking, the cool thing with these shoes is when you wear them out for $100, they'll actually resole your shoe and redo your shoe. So you can, if you really like a set of shoes, so I've got these shoes, and I wear them out, I can just go and get them resold and have a brand new set of shoes. So I like also the belt I have is a mission belt, so they actually donate 10% of their profit away to help underprivileged kids, things like that. So I always try to work with brands that do that. And yeah, shirt suit is just all custom fit for me. And well, you like to feel confident, you like to feel good, set yourself apart. Although typically, I honestly, it's about the only environment I like to wear a suit, typically only when I'm speaking from stage. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So again, Sean Smith, founder, CEO of Dedicated Financial GBC, excited to be out at the Debanked Miami Connect. Andre, it was a pleasure. You give me a run for energy on my, as far as energy levels, man. I always appreciate you, appreciate the compliments, just raising the level and everything we do. Excited to be out here with the Global Fashion Experience and just highlighting people that are out there grinding, getting the work done. Success doesn't come easy. It comes out to those who are willing to do the work. Andre, you always done that. Global Fashion Experience, Debanked Miami Connect. If you're not here, you should. I'll wrap it up with, hey, United First for a better world.
Hey guys, this is Thomas Salemi with Pathway Catalyst at Debanked Connect Miami 2025. Andre over here, United First Global Fashion Experience. He's the man. We're over here trying to network, meet funders that are doing some cool, new, interesting products, make some connections, see the guys you already work with, and meet our friends in the industry, the other brokers. We just had the broker battle. It was awesome. I'm excited. I did preliminary round 1. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just chopping it up over here with Andre. Andre over at United First. GFE, you know, they do the reverses. Let's go. All right, guys. So this was a special event. I really wanted to compete in the broker battle. So I went to my guy, Muhammad, over at Luti in the Menlo Park Mall, and my tailor, George, from New Jersey. So what they got me was, my colors are now with Pathway Catalyst. I partnered with a funder a year ago. We merged forces, Pathway Catalyst. We got a penthouse in Midtown Manhattan, 20 guys on the floor, blue and purple and gold. I wanted a gray suit that's got a blue tone. If you see me walk, if you see me move, there's like blue undertones that give like an image. I also wanted to do purple for my partner Shimmy. That was his color. I picked blue, so that's in the suit. And then I got the brown shoes, brown belt, and like I always say on these things, listen, your boy could have bought a Rolex, but instead I bought a series of watches that I all like the color of. I love the Stardust collection. Every time you see me on United First and Global Fashion Xperience, you go back, I got a different Stardust on, and this one's in purple. For the outfit, I got my ring, I got my bracelet, and I got my reversible gold, white gold chain. I call it the chain of command. All right, United First Global Fashion Xperience 2025, let's go. Hey guys, this is Thomas Chalemi. I'm 50% of Pathway Catalyst. Shout out my partner, Shimon Lewis. We're over here at Debanked Global Fashion Xperience 2025 in Miami. Shout out United First for a better world.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Scheinbaum, CEO of Circadian Funding. I'm here at Debanked 2025. I'm here at the Global Fashion Xperience funded by United First. Pleasure to talk with you about what we do. So at Circadian, we obtain capital for merchants across the country, both secured and unsecured. Asset-based lending, unsecured lending, equipment, real estate, you name it, we get it. We do buy-sell agreements. We do anything that our merchants need capital for, provided that it makes sense. Having put $4 billion on the street, we have a good understanding of what lenders want. We financed most of that $4 billion ourselves, and we continue to create opportunities for ourselves and third-party lenders. In terms of fashion, I happen to be a casual guy, but I appreciate some of the finer things. So I tend to shop a lot at Rag & Bone. What I'm wearing right now is a Rag & Bone shirt, Rag & Bone pants, some Italian boots. I think it lets me be comfortable, look pseudo-sophisticated and casual at the same time, and just try to be who I am and let it be an expression of myself. So again, my name is Steve Scheinbaum, CEO of Circadian Funding. As you can see, I'm here at the Global Fashion Xperience funded by United First and my good friend Andre. Thank you for the time and best luck to all. And in closing, United First for a better world.
Hey, I'm Mike Morozak with Dedicated Financial GBC. We're here at Debanked Miami Connect 2025, here at the Global Fashion Xperience hosted by United First. So Dedicated Financial GBC, that's General Benefits Corporation, and I'll get to that in a minute. But our day-to-day grind is we're helping cash advance companies and commercial finance companies get their money back. They've funded a deal, it's gone south. There's a bunch of different tools you can use to get your money back, and we have a bunch of those at our disposal. We're doing first-party collections on behalf of our clients, white label, white glove service. For team members that, or funders that don't have a sophisticated collection process, you can just hire us, we can come in and do it for you. Let us just take over the process. All right, so my fit. So I got Milburn as a local, haberdashery in Minneapolis. They got some great people, old school guys that are walking you through what to wear, how to fit it right. And so this is a sport coat from them. Love this thing. It breathes well and it looks sharp. I got one of these like 5-way stretch, tight fit shirts. I got Viore pants. I got one of these little ratchet belts. These things are to die for. No more belt buckles. And then I got Johnson & Murphy shoes because ultimately the normal dress shoes, they just aren't comfortable enough for these long days. When you're out traveling, a dozen, 2 dozen times a year, you got to be comfortable on your feet. So, and then I got a Movado watch here. I liked plain and simple, straightforward. I think it's a neat finish. So that's me. This was Mike Morozak with Dedicated Financial GBC. We're here at Debanked Connect in Miami 2025, hosted by the Global Fashion Xperience and United First. And United First for a better world.
Corey Savila with Dedicated Financial GBC. We are here at Debanked Miami Connect 2025, the Global Fashion Xperience hosted by United First. Chief Revenue Officer at Dedicated Financial. Our goal is to help you focus on your core business by taking your AR and collection issues off your plate. All right, time to talk through my fit. So I have custom jacket, J. Hilburn, custom clothing in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I got Vuari shirt, Vuari pants, and I got some Ferragamo shoes on. Important to have something that's comfortable while I'm here all day, and these have always been a good solution for me. Thanks for watching. Once again, Corey Savila, Chief Revenue Officer at Dedicated Financial GBC. We're here at Debanked Miami Connect 2025, the Global Fashion Xperience hosted by United First. United First for a better world.
Okay, so we are wrapping up here at Debanked Connect Miami. This is the Global Fashion Xperience presented by United First. This show is not the end. Not for 2025 anyway. We have Broker Fair coming up in New York on May 19th at Tribeca 360. We will be in Tribeca in Manhattan, a totally different neighborhood of Manhattan than we're usually in. That means come ready to mingle, dressed to impress. Listen to what I said earlier about that. Enjoy the time in New York City. Even though Miami has become such a melting pot for the industry, New York is finance, New York is Wall Street, New York is deal making. You have to be at Broker Fair in New York on May 19th. If you're in the industry and you want to do business and you want to mingle with the right people, you can't write New York off ever. I don't care what happens. Be there at Broker Fair May 19th. And it's United First for a better world.